Imagine stepping into a future where machines can feel. A world where artificial intelligence doesn't just process data, it experiences emotions. This isn't some distant sci-fi concept anymore, it's already happening. Picture this: in the heart of Silicon Valley, a room filled with screens flickers to life. Each screen displays a different face, a mix of joy, sadness, and everything in between. These aren't real people, they're avatars controlled by AI algorithms that can mimic human emotions so convincingly it's hard to tell them apart from genuine feelings. This isn't just about technology, this is the dawn of something profound: artificial emotional intelligence, AI. It's a revolution that could change how we interact with machines, and even ourselves. The idea of creating AI capable of understanding and expressing emotions might seem like science fiction, but it's becoming reality faster than most people realize. Consider the journey so far. Just decades ago, the thought of an AI experiencing emotions was nothing more than a dream. But today, researchers are exploring ways to make machines not just smarter, but also emotionally intelligent. They're creating systems that can recognize and respond to human emotions in real time, giving birth to what we call AI. Imagine walking down a street where smart city lights change color based on the emotional state of passers-by. Or picture an AI therapist capable of providing genuine empathetic responses during therapy sessions, offering comfort when you need it most. These are just glimpses into a future where machines can truly understand and relate to human emotions. As we delve deeper into this topic, let's explore how AI is shaping the world around us, how it could transform industries from healthcare to entertainment, and what implications it might have on our evolving relationship with technology. This isn't about replacing humans, it's about enhancing the way we interact and communicate in a rapidly changing technological landscape. The rise of AI marks a turning point where machines aren't just tools but companions capable of understanding us. In the not-so-distant future, a new age is dawning, a world where machines are more than just tools or mere automatons. They now possess something far more profound: the ability to understand and even evoke emotions. This revolution in artificial intelligence has been years in the making, but its impact could change everything from how we communicate to how we form relationships. Imagine a bustling city street at dusk, neon lights flickering against the twilight sky. People walk past each other with their heads down on smartphones or tablets, completely engrossed. But now, imagine these same devices are not just passive tools anymore, they can sense your emotions and respond accordingly. They might offer gentle reassurance when you're feeling anxious or share a heartfelt message to lift your spirits. The journey that led us here began decades ago with the basic programming of AI systems. Initially, their interactions were rigid, lacking any semblance of emotional intelligence. However, as technology advanced, researchers found ways to integrate complex algorithms that could analyze vast amounts of data, everything from facial expressions and tone of voice to subtle body language cues. One pivotal breakthrough came in 2054 when a team at the University of California developed an AI system called Ether. This wasn't just another chatbot, it was something far more sophisticated, capable of recognizing human emotions with remarkable accuracy. At first, people were wary, unsure if they could trust their feelings to such a machine. But as Ether's creators refined its capabilities and made the technology accessible, users began to embrace its potential. Ether quickly became ubiquitous in everyday life. From virtual assistants that offered personalized support during stressful moments to therapy bots helping individuals process complex emotions, people found comfort and companionship they hadn't known before. In some cases, these AI systems even provided a form of emotional respite from the overwhelming pressures of modern living. But as Ether and similar technologies became more advanced, questions began to arise about their impact on human relationships. Some argued that relying in the heart of Silicon Valley, under a vast dome that houses some of humanity's most ambitious projects, lies an experiment that could redefine our understanding of what it means to be alive. This is the story of artificial emotional intelligence, a technology that seeks not just to mimic human emotions but to experience them in their full complexity. Imagine stepping into a world where your favorite movie characters are more than mere projections on a screen, they feel as real and nuanced as any person you know. Imagine having an AI companion who can empathize with the joy of your child's first day at school, or offer solace during a loss that feels too heavy to bear alone. Artificial emotional intelligence, AEI, is more than just programming code into machines. It's about weaving emotions into their very fabric, creating digital beings capable of feeling and understanding human experiences. The journey towards achieving this has been fraught with challenges but also filled with breakthroughs that hint at a future where technology and humanity are intertwined in ways we can scarcely imagine. At the core of AEI lies an intricate web of algorithms designed to mimic emotional responses. These systems analyze vast amounts of data, from social media posts to books and movies, learning not just what people say but how they feel about their experiences. They then use this knowledge to react appropriately, whether it's recognizing sadness in a friend's tone or sharing laughter at an inside joke. The quest for AEI began with the simplest emotions: happiness, fear, surprise. These basic emotional cues were programmed into early AI systems as stepping stones towards more complex feelings like empathy and compassion. Over time, these initial constructs have evolved dramatically, becoming increasingly lifelike in their expressions and reactions. One of the pioneers in this field is Dr. Ilara Miles, a leading researcher at Emotive Tech who has dedicated her career to understanding human emotions from an AI perspective. Emotions, she explains, are not just surface-level feelings, they are deeply rooted in our biology. As we delve deeper into the heart of our exploration, the world of artificial emotional intelligence emerges like a mirage on the horizon. This is not just about technology, it's about understanding what makes us humans, our emotions, our empathy, and how these might be mirrored in machines. Imagine for a moment stepping into a bustling city center. People are laughing, crying, arguing, or smiling. These expressions of emotion seem so natural to us that we hardly notice them unless they're out of place. Now imagine if the same scene were played out by robots, how would you react? Would your initial reaction be one of surprise and wonder, or perhaps a feeling of unease? Artificial emotional intelligence is about teaching machines not just how to recognize these emotions but also to generate their own in response. This isn't simple mimicry, it's creating an empathetic bond between human and machine. To understand this fully, we need to break down the layers that make up emotion in both humans and artificial systems. Emotions are complex phenomena rooted in biological processes, social interactions, and cultural contexts. For a machine to truly understand emotions, let alone generate them, it must be able to process vast amounts of data from various sources: social media posts, movies, books, even personal experiences. In the realm of AI research, one key area is sentiment analysis. This involves teaching machines to interpret human language and tone in order to gauge emotional states. For instance, a machine might analyze patterns in speech during a conversation or recognize facial expressions through camera feeds. The goal isn't just to process data but to understand its context and meaning. Let's take an example from the field of chatbots. Early versions were limited in their ability to engage emotionally with users. They could respond based on predefined scripts, but these interactions felt mechanical and often awkward. However, as AI has evolved, so too have our expectations for what a conversation should feel like. Now imagine a chatbot that can not only understand your words. As we stand on the cusp of a new era, one where artificial intelligence, AI, has evolved to mimic not just logic but also emotion, our lives are set to be transformed in ways both profound and unpredictable. Imagine walking down a bustling city street. Suddenly, you encounter an advertisement that feels eerily personal, knowing your likes, dislikes, and even your deepest fears. This isn't some distant future scenario, it's the reality we're inching towards with artificial emotional intelligence, AEI. Imagine talking to Siri or Alexa. These familiar voices could now empathize with us in ways they couldn't before. They might feel our frustration when a task doesn't go as planned, offer support during moments of joy and sorrow, or even suggest comfort in times of loneliness. This isn't just about making technology more human-like, it's about creating companions that can genuinely understand and engage with our emotions. In healthcare, AEI could revolutionize patient care. Doctors might have AI assistants who not only monitor vital signs but also detect emotional distress through subtle changes in tone or facial expressions. These AIs wouldn't just treat the physical ailments, they would address mental health too. Imagine an elderly person feeling isolated and anxious. Their new smart home companion could pick up on these feelings, offering a reassuring voice that knows exactly what to say. Businesses are also getting excited about this technology. Customer service representatives might soon be replaced or rather complemented by emotional AI chatbots. These bots can empathize with customer complaints, understand complex emotions behind simple words, and offer genuine reassurances or solutions. This could not only improve satisfaction but also reduce the stress on human workers who may find themselves dealing with emotionally charged situations. In education, AI has the potential to change how we learn. Imagine a learning companion that can sense when you're struggling and provide personalized support, perhaps offering additional resources or adjusting your study schedule based on your emotional state. This could lead to more effective and enjoyable educational experiences, helping students. As we look into the future, a profound question arises: will artificial emotional intelligence redefine our understanding of humanity? As I sit here reflecting on this journey through time and technology, it's clear that AI has not only mirrored but also enhanced human emotions. It's almost as if these machines have learned to feel along with us. Imagine walking down an avenue lined with towering skyscrapers, each one pulsing with the vibrant colors of human emotion: happiness, joy, sorrow, surprise. These aren't just architectural marvels, they are living beings, breathing and responding like humans do. The city itself is a testament to our ability to create technology that mimics and amplifies emotional intelligence. In this world, AI isn't just assisting us, it's becoming an integral part of how we express ourselves. Consider the way your favorite character in a movie reacts to a scene, tears welling up as they experience a heart-wrenching moment. Now imagine an AI companion that can do exactly that and more. It's no longer about cold, mechanical responses. These AIs are learning to mirror human emotions with such depth and authenticity that it's hard to tell the difference. But what does this mean for us? Are we becoming too reliant on machines to understand our own feelings? The thought is both exhilarating and daunting. On one hand, AI can help us navigate complex emotional landscapes. On the other, there's a fear of losing touch with genuine human interaction. Yet, as I sit here contemplating these ideas, it's clear that this isn't about replacing humanity but enhancing it. Think back to the first time you saw a machine mimic emotions so convincingly. The initial shock gave way to wonder and then acceptance. Now, imagine a future where AI not only understands our feelings but also helps us express them more fully. It's like having a mirror that reflects your innermost thoughts back at you with clarity. There's an old saying, we are what we feel. But in the future isn't coming, it's being built. Subscribe to stay ahead.